Tonight at 6, police investigating whether they have a case of animal cruelty and asking the public for help. Also tonight, a car crashing into a mosque in Utica after a woman jumped out of the car to help save her grandchildren. And big stakes, big money, big confusion. A marketing expert talks ads in the hotly contested 22nd District congressional race. Good evening at 6 o'clock. I'm Don Shipman. Kristen is off this evening, so Election Day now 2 months away. And the rhetoric is in high gear as super PACs pour millions into keeping and changing the House majority. So the tight race for the 22nd District is drawing national attention and hundreds of thousands of super PAC money. But are the ads, which often highlight the opponent, confusing? News Channel 2's Jolene Ferris talked with a doctor of marketing at a local college. She joins us now live with the details on this. There is a strategy here, right?
Yes, Don, and you know what? You have to listen close. A very exciting contest.
Yeah, it's a spectator sport, really. Boy. All right, so congressional candidate Anthony Brindisi is squaring off against Spectrum Cable in round 2. So a few weeks ago, Brindisi called Spectrum out for refusing to run his campaign ads, in which he tells the viewer that if they're watching his ad on Spectrum Cable, they're getting ripped off. Brindisi says that they ran his ads after some contact between attorneys, but that as of this Tuesday, they actually stopped running all the ads. In the last hour, though, Spectrum told us in an email that they told his campaign yesterday that they would run the ads, but Brindisi says that while he is glad Spectrum made the right choice, he wasn't told about it until today.
But they are running Claudia Tenney's ads, and the law is very clear. If you're going to run one candidate's ads, you have to run the ads of the opponent, and they're not doing that right now.
So he held that news conference right there. So we did reach out to the Tenney campaign, and we heard back from a representative who says Democrats rule Albany with an iron fist, and it was on Brindisi and Cuomo's watch that the charter merger was approved for upstate New York. We should make it clear, though, that FCC does that. Meantime, Brindisi says that Tenney was a member of the assembly when the merger went through, and that the Public Service Commission oversees such mergers, and the state assembly having no role. So reiterating that fact right there. Let's get a first check now of the forecast, and for that, weekend meteorologist Reed Kisselback.
Coming up in a little bit. Don?
Okay, so the New Hartford psychiatrist accused of sex crimes against patients was in Utica City Court today, but no decision on the prosecution's effort to consolidate the charges against him, and still no trial date. Attorneys for both sides made arguments for and against consolidating the cases, which involved 2 different victims. Dr. Saranda Yori is due back in city court 1 week from tomorrow, but the judge actually said and told the attorneys that he will likely have a decision before then. A Floyd man is accused of sexually abusing a 7-year-old girl in his home. According to the United County Undersheriff, 64-year-old Philip Haggard abused the girl through last year and into this year. He's charged with sexual abuse in the 1st degree. The victim's been offered counseling through the Child Advocacy Center, and additional charges are possible as the investigation continues. A minivan crashed into a mosque in Utica today. It happened just after 9 o'clock this morning at the Bosnian Islamic Association Mosque on Court Street. Police are saying that the woman was driving with her 2 young grandchildren in the car. The kids managed to get out of their car seats and try to get out of the van while it was moving. The woman stopped the van to get them, but didn't put it in park, causing it to crash into the mosque. Police say that the woman had a leg injury, but no other injuries were reported. The investigation into the accident, meantime, and tickets, those are pending. A family is being helped by the American Red Cross after a fire ripped through their home in Lewis County. It happened during the overnight hours at 6355 BJ Mackey Road in Constableville. The owner of the home came home to find smoke. The alarms were going off. Several fire departments responded. The home is a total loss, though. Everyone made it out safely, no injuries. They're still investigating the cause of the fire. And brand new at 6, state police are asking for your help with a fire investigation in Camden. Investigators say that there has been a recent burning of roadside trash cans. Been happening along Ellipsis Road, Shorts Road, and several other streets in the village. If anyone has any information on this, they're being asked to contact state police, 315-366-6000, and they say all calls will be kept confidential. Let's talk about that boil water advisory for the village of Herkimer. It's still in effect right now, likely to be that way until tomorrow afternoon. This impacts Mannion Heights and East Herkimer, and there was a water main break that did this. It happened Tuesday at the bottom of Brookwood Road. The water main break is fixed, but the village is waiting on tests being done to the water to make sure that it's safe to drink and use until they lift the advisory. So they are hoping to have that done at some point by tomorrow afternoon. We will update you as soon as we get that information. Police are investigating a possible animal cruelty case after a cat was found with a cord tied around its waist. It was so tight that it required surgery. News Channel 2's Kirk Tupai tells us why police are asking the public's help.
I'm Kirk Tupai reporting for News Channel 2.
And coming up here tonight on News Channel 2 at 6, back to school for hundreds of kids in the local area. So tonight we're visiting some of those local schools, checking out the first day, and we have some fantastic pictures. This right here, a line of the cars getting ready to drop the kids off today. Reed.
Most of us are looking